Hello, and welcome back to another video. Today we've worked out how to get the screen thing, the webcam, to work, which is awesome. So you get to see my face. How cool is that? So let's get cracking. Today we're going to be talking about the final stages of mastering and the end game in terms of production. What does that mean? Basically, you finish your mastering, you finish your song, everything's done. But what you want to do now is get it ready for Spotify, for Apple, for all the streaming platforms. So how do you do that? How do you trust your song to sound good on those platforms? Because it won't out of the box sound good. It might sound good when you play it, when you finish it, but it may sound terrible once it's on Spotify. So there's a couple of things that I can recommend that will help. The first one is this website, loudnesspenalty.com. What you can do is take a track. So I'm going to now take a WAV file, a finished track. If I can find it. Just take any track. So we'll just use this one here. Whoops. We are. So it's going to process it, but not uploading. And it's going to then tell you the loudness of the song. It's going to give you the truth. This is how loud the song is. Okay, so what it's saying is, for Spotify, it's going to increase the volume of this song by 2 decibels. So Spotify wants its music at 14 decibels. So this is probably going to be, pretty soft song. So if you just listen to it on YouTube, which has no change at all, let's play the song.
The ones that shine. We are the ocean in the sky.
Now let's listen to it in Spotify.
We are the stars in the night. Stay till sundown.
So that has significantly increased the loudness of the song. It's actually increased it by 2 decibels. Okay, and it shows you what it does in other platforms. So iTunes, it will increase it by 1 decibel, Pandora 0.3, and Spotify Legacy 0.1. So it's actually going to reduce the volume there. So overall, in terms of volume, it's probably not too bad. You may want to make the song a touch louder, because what you don't want is Spotify increasing the volume too much, because then it's using a limiter or compressor that you don't know, you didn't have any control over. But then you don't want to reduce the volume too much. You don't want to make it too hot, too loud, because you're going to be over compressing the song, and Spotify will just turn the volume down. But sometimes that works. So what I'm trying to get here is a happy balance, something that's maybe 1 dB, maybe 2 dB from parity. So for me, this song works, and you can actually hear.
Hearing the sounds.
You can hear.
All around.
You can hear that the song doesn't sound too bad at all in terms of its loudness, and this is how it would sound like if it was in Spotify. So that's super cool. So the other thing I use is a application called Expose. So Expose is an application by Mastering the Mix, and it's super useful. So I found it to be their most useful tool, to be honest. They actually make different types of mastering software, but this to me is the most useful one. So let's go in and take that song that we just heard and just drag it into Expose. So Expose is now just analyzing the song. Ta-da! So this one is fine. So you just click on these 4 bars, right? You can just click on any of them. So you click on the first one, and it's telling you that the song is a 16 lufs. It's not very loud, but that's fine for Spotify. You can see here that Spotify is the preset. There's all these different types of presets that you can use, but I've got mine to Spotify. You can even use Netflix. If you click on the second button, you can see here that true peak is not too bad. Actually, it's within the range. an acceptable range for Spotify. The balance is fine. So you can just see that it's blue and it's fine. And finally, the dynamic range is fine. It's 11 dynamic range, which is actually quite large, but the preset says 7 is the minimum. Otherwise it would sound too compressed. So this is fine. Now, what we can do is go in and listen to a previous upload, because you can put in as many songs here as you want. You can compare them to each other. So we'll listen to, say, for example, this song here. So we just click on the first button. That's all blue because the volume is minus 14.2, which is perfectly fine. But we have, if you click on this, we have a lot of red on the true peak. The true peak is way too loud at 0.9. It should be, Spotify is expecting -1. And similarly, the balance, there's some balance issues. Now what's really cool is you can actually listen to the balance, and actually there's phasing issues too, because if you hover on one of these columns, it will tell you what's happening. Yeah, so it says your audio has moments when it strongly favors the left or the right hand side. And if you look at the second thing, it says stereo correlation preset, your audio has moments when phase issues might occur. So both really important pieces of advice. And you can actually go in and listen. Let's just make this bigger. You can actually go in and listen to the affected area. So it's telling you that this is phasing, so it's cancelling out. So that's something to go back and fix. And similarly, you've got to fix your true peak. So if we just listen to some areas where the true peak isn't good. Okay, you listen to it where it is good. Okay, so yeah, if it's blue, it's good. If it's red, not good. Fix. So that's pretty much it. So once you've gone back and you've looked at your track and you fixed it as much as possible, I think that's pretty much all you need. And you are then release ready. So that's pretty much it from me. Any questions, please feel free to comment. And I love hearing from you guys. So thanks a lot. And until next time, bye-bye.